August 2017. Hurricane Harvey hit Houston. The storm outside reflected what U.S. Army veteran Tramashika DeWalt felt inside.
We ended up losing our home, so we were in a homeless shelter for a little while.
She had a 10-year-old daughter to care for and newborn twins.
I didn't really kind of understand some of the stuff we were going through, some of the struggles that we had in that moment.
Being homeless and having kids and having recently been divorced, that was a lot. I really stayed to myself with already having PTSD. The depression and anxiety kicked in a lot, and it was not the best of times. I grew up throughout the Northeast Houston community. Sad to say, but we didn't have a stable home. We moved a lot.
That's why she joined the Army. She wanted a way out.
If not, my life will continue down the path that's already been set out for me.
But neither her service nor transition out of the service was easy.
The transition from military life back to civilian life can be difficult. Most of the times when we come home as veterans, our family is still looking to receive the person that they sent into the military, and that's not the person that you get back.
They leave service and they go into a hard time in a multitude of spaces. We find warriors sometimes in their darkest places, connect them to services that they may need. It absolutely saves lives every single day.
My oldest daughter was the one who actually got me to see that I needed to make a change and that I was in this dark space.
Part of making a change was surrounding herself with other veterans. She started volunteering with The Mission Continues.
That's a great thing because painting and building stuff, this stuff can take days. We can partner up with The Mission Continues, actually do them in about 4 or 5 hours.
She helps revitalize the neighborhoods where she grew up.
Sweat equity is what they offer. It gives us a great boost.
In the process, she connects with other veterans.
We get tickets and we take warriors out to a game. We try and get them all in the same area so we can get them out, engaged in the community.
Being able to do those things, opened me back up to the possibilities of everything. So it was the service that got me back out.
Through her passion, again, that through the events and through the things that she wants to do, that she knows what's helped her and she wants to give that back to her fellow veterans.
Now she serves as platoon leader for The Mission Continues. She also works as an outreach specialist for the Wounded Warrior Project.
Somebody will be there to help you set SMART goals that are tangible and attainable.
We go out to the community and we get warriors back engaged into the veteran population, getting them out to events and connecting them to our resources across the country.
I will say, hey, I know the transition can be hard, and I've experienced it too. And here's a part of my story, but the moral of the story is that it can get better if you do the work. It took me a long while to share my story. In fact, some of the stories that I'm sharing with you, a lot of my family and friends will probably be hearing it here first because they didn't hear it from me.
We talk about our logo all the time, and there's a warrior on top and a warrior on bottom. They think about somebody carrying somebody out of combat, but what really is behind the emblem is the symbolization of one warrior carrying another. And so we've all been this warrior on top. I've been that warrior. As you make it through your journey, what we want to try and do is get you to be the warrior on the bottom, carrying our fellow warriors through whatever they have going on.
Even now, I'm still being carried from time to time, and then sometimes it shifts and I'm the one doing the carrying. At one time, my daughter was the soldier on the bottom and she was carrying me.
Over time, she grew and developed, and I watched her heal, and she just kind of took off from there.
I think she's moved to a place where she's now comfortable being that warrior on the bottom, carrying her fellow warriors to wherever they need to go.
I'm really proud to be her kid.
Sometimes all it takes is just that one person to say, hey, this is what I went through. but this is how I overcome.
The NFL community has donated more than $55 million to honor, empower, and connect service members, veterans, and their families.